Talented greatness.
Hey, it's Carter Hutton here, NHL goalie, and coming up on the episode of I Only Touch Greatness.
That's true. Hey, one name you mentioned earlier that just happens to be in the news within the last 5 hours. Clayton Keller says he's not returning to Arizona.
Said he's not returning.
Yeah, he said he's not returning to Arizona. You know anything about that?
No, I don't. I can't blame the guy if he wouldn't want to.
Who the fuck wants to go hang out there?
I feel like the biggest problem with like that, the whole situation has been like they've just been kind of dangling a carrot in front of all these superstars' faces that they have. Right? They have some good players that want to win a cup, and they have the contracts and they've already made their dough. Like they want to be on a winning team, right? Like
lots of prospects. I
know lots of people judge pro athletes like just shut up and make your money. But for some people it's more than that too, right? And that's their right to want to win and to just be kind of led on, I feel like, for so long at this point. You have to be like, this is obviously not changing. Like I don't want to be here anymore. And you're playing in a rink that's not an NHL rink.
Yeah, exactly. We
had meetings when I was there and they talk about how this is like, it's not going to be forever. It's going to be like just not permanent, a couple years. And my problem was like, well, not everyone's NHL. Like I got to play in the NHL. Like I played pro for 12 years. I had to play for almost a decade. I'm an outlier in that sense. Not everyone gets that. A lot of guys' careers are 2-3 years. So to play in like an American, not even an American league rink, like a college rink is such a joke in my opinion. But, those are obviously the legalities of the NHL. And I don't really get why they haven't been able to make something happen. It seems crazy to me. But
so as of today, Arizona rejected the offer, and they said that they're probably moving the franchise. And that's when Keller's dad went out on social media and said Clayton wasn't returning.
Crazy. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that want him. He's a hell of a hockey player, so he's going to have to hold the cards.
Yes, he is, and they've got tons of talent. It's like you could move the franchise. Clearly, Gary Bettman lost this one. Like this is an L for him, I think. Like you've tried so hard to save this franchise in Arizona, it's just not going to happen. Move it to Houston. Kansas City needs a team, and you got Mahomes like got $500 million to spend. Like get Mahomes to buy the team. Right?
I know, seriously. He's got enough.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Nothing too crazy.
Well, you can't juggle. You're a goalie. You're supposed to be able to juggle.
Yeah, I can juggle. That doesn't really seem like it's too hidden. Hey, that's low hanging fruit. I'm a big fisherman, avid fisherman. Okay. Spend a lot of time on the water in the summers when I can. Other than that, nothing too crazy.
Okay. What's the biggest challenge you overcame during your career?
Biggest challenge I overcame. I think just like never being the guy, like always being the extra goalie. I go team to team to start my career. Like I get a 1-year deal and they'd be like, okay, well, you get 1-year deal because we have a good guy coming. He's the next big thing. Right. And the majority of the time that guy would never be the next big thing. Right. So it was always like, I was like kind of just this stopgap. And I think for me, it was like my mental fortitude of just being able to be like, I'm going to find a way. Right. Like I just kind of made myself like undeniable in the sense of like, even if I'd play well, sometimes I wouldn't play the next game. And I would just never bitch. I would never complain. I'd never be high maintenance. And I just kept like grinding until it got to a point where somebody had to play me. Somebody had to pay me. Somebody was going to give me a chance. And that's kind of how it worked out.